We all had different areas. I was primarily, obviously, the receiver recruiter, but also had an area in the southeast. So there's several, offensive linemen, defensive players that I had, recruiting in terms of their area. So there's several kids on that team that I had a relationship with. That I still have a relationship with.
So what's kind of the skill set of their receivers? What do they do well? What will be the big challenge for the defense?
Offensively, when we were there, it was very similar to what Coach Longo's offense is in terms of spread, no huddle. We kind of built it toward that. I'm not 100% sure exactly what they're doing offensively because I've been focused more so on the defense, but I do know that they kind of fit somewhat similar mold in terms of what we do in terms of chasing space and things of that nature.
What are they losing in Trey Watson?
Trey Watson's was a great leader. He had played a lot of football for that team and was a great, a lot of energy, a lot of enthusiasm. He brought a personality to that team, and I think he'll still bring that, in terms of, on the sideline and be a sideline general for those guys. But he was a really good football player, had great ball skills, could catch the ball out of the backfield in terms of screens and be an extra receiver. But I hate that for him because I know how hard he's worked the last few years. But I know that I'm not sure exactly the exact injury that he has. I know he says a lower body injury, but I know that he'll be missed. But I know they got some guys that stepped up in his absence, so we'll have to be ready for that.
You mentioned you still talk to some of the guys. I mean, how close are you still to some of those guys?
Well, unfortunately, due to NCAA rules, I can't reach out to them. Obviously, right before I officially got hired here, I tried to reach out to all those guys and just wanted them to hear from me in terms of me taking this job and how much they meant to me and, everything I told them, through the recruitment process in terms of coaches. I mean, coaches are always, there's two types. You're going to get hired or fired. It's just the nature of our business. So they knew that going in. I told them, that there was always the opportunity that I may not be there to pick a school for the school, not necessarily always the coaches. And so that stood true. But there'll be some guys I'm really looking forward to seeing after the game for sure.
The receivers, are they a speed group out there? Is it size, a little bit of both?
A little bit more speed than size compared to our guys. They don't have a 6'4", 225 guy like DK running around, but they got some guys with some elite speed, some track guys that have the ability to take the top off. That was something that Coach Dykes, really liked in terms of, when his time at Texas Tech and things of that nature. So we kind of went that route in terms of our receiver recruiting.